Yo guys, what's going on? I'm Tim for The Real Sports Talk. You can hit me up on Twitter at CashKelly_TRST. And I have not been able to do a video the last couple days. As you guys know, on Tuesday nights, I do a 1-hour show on the Blitz Hardcore podcast. You can find that at Blog Talk Radio /Blitz Hardcore podcast. I do that pretty much every Tuesday night. And it's a show that's probably about an hour long. I record the segment with John and Justin, two of the guys that help me. And it takes a long time, so most Tuesdays I'm not going to be able to do videos. I've also been very busy with school and track stuff and a bunch of other sports. So soccer, I've just been really busy, so I haven't had a chance to make as many videos as I've liked. Today, though, it came out that the final two for the Madden cover will be Megatron Calvin Johnson versus the epic smile of Cam Newton. And, I mean, quite honestly, I think that this is the matchup I wanted. I had a feeling early on that Cam Newton was going to be in this list because this is a guy that transcended the NFL in his first year. He certainly had some flaws. He threw a lot of interceptions, but he looks like, to me, the future kind of the quarterback position. Maybe not saying that he's even going to be the best quarterback, but he is kind of like a new breed of quarterbacks that are coming up. And RG3 is the second guy, and I think that there's going to be a long list of players similar to him. Guys that can throw, guys that can run, but they're not like Michael Vick or Tim Tebow size. They're huge. And I mean, Tim Tebow's big, but Tim Tebow is not like someone that's going to run outside the tackle. Tim Tebow's like a bruiser that's going to run up the middle. With RG3 and Cam Newton, you have guys that can run through the middle, they can run outside, they can throw on the move. That is what the NFL is going to become, in my opinion, throughout the next 5 or so seasons. And Cam Newton is the first piece in that. He's a very likable guy if you throw out all the stuff at Auburn, and he is a very good young player. Then you have Megatron, who, along with Matt Stafford, took the Lions to their first playoff appearance in over 10 seasons last year. Really had an impressive season. By far was the best wide receiver in the NFL last year. So having these two against each other, it's a tough decision. First of all, let's throw out the Madden curse because I think that that's a load of crap. But if you look at these two guys, the guy I really want to see on it is I want to see Cam Newton. I want to see a quarterback. I'm from the Madden 04-05 type era where you either get a quarterback or a Ray Lewis. But for the most part, you get a quarterback. I liked it really when they did the best quarterback or the quarterback that went to the Super Bowl the season before, unless it was like Brad Johnson, was going to be on the cover of Madden. You remember guys like Donovan McNabb. For some reason, Peyton Manning and Tom Brady never got on, but you had a lot of quarterbacks on, and the trend should have been, and last year it should have been Aaron Rodgers, because Aaron Rodgers had a great season, and he went to the Super Bowl and won that Super Bowl. So I think he should have been the guy last year. Unfortunately, it was Peyton Hillis. That was an absolute joke in my mind, and Peyton Hillis got on the cover. This year, I wouldn't have had any issue with it being Eli Manning, but Eli Manning, I don't know, he just doesn't have that type of presence for the front of the cover of Madden in my mind. Maybe it's because I'm an Eagles fan, but I would like to see Cam Newton on the cover this year. I really wouldn't be opposed to seeing Calvin Johnson on the cover, but I think that Cam Newton is the guy. The smile of Cam Newton, although you're probably not going to get him smiling on the cover of Madden, is what the Madden cover needs. And last year they probably had a low amount of sales because Peyton Hillis was on the cover. Amazingly, people do actually buy it for who is on the cover. And I think that putting Cam Newton on it would help to get a lot of buyers back this season. That's my opinion on the Madden cover. I want to hear what you guys think. Who should be on the Madden cover? You can go vote on it right now on ESPN. It's going to be open for the next week, and then it will be announced at some time next week, and I will also be here to make a video about that as well. So I'll see you guys later. Like The Real Sports Talk on Facebook. Hit me up on Twitter at CashKelly_TRST, and I'll see you guys.